Hey Leo, hope you guys are having a good weekend. So this read is going to be for you. The universe, what messages do you have for Leo today? What advice? What guidance? Affirmations? Maybe some warnings? Oh my goodness. I feel like that one wants to come out too. Alright, I'll go ahead and get started with everything she threw at me here. So we have Stand Your Ground. We have Love Begins. I have the Throat Chakra, which usually speaks of communication, memories of love, material and spiritual prosperity, and material harvest. So I'm definitely getting an assertiveness vibe from this one. Just with the Stand Your Ground card, coupled with the Throat Chakra. And I think we might be talking about a job here as well. I'm going to keep pulling so we can keep building on this. I have the Solar Plexus Chakra, which tends to represent self-esteem, inner power, fertility, awareness, and the Third Eye Chakra, which speaks of your intuition. I feel like these cards are speaking of taking control back of your life. To being aware of what you want, and then being able to go out there and get it. And the fertility card to me, in this read, she speaks of growing your future, nurturing that future, nurturing this new sense of self, this new confidence, this new awareness. And I wonder if the material harvest and the material and spiritual prosperity doesn't come in with that as well. You went through a change in your life and it's really building your confidence. And you're sort of just growing a new way of being in this world. So universe, if you can clarify, and I can feel the cards trying to jump out of my hands here, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep going. So I have the Six of Pentacles here, which speaks of an even give and take. I have it next to the Lovers card. And then the Five of Cups. I see the word mourning when I look at it. I feel like that's what's missing in your life, or you feel like that's what's missing in your life. Having a partner. Having a partner to share that with, because I feel like you've got this sort of career, financial, personal growth aspect down, but you still feel like there's a piece missing. And it's someone to share it with. I have the Ten of Wands, which tends to represent being overburdened. When I look at the card, I see him carrying everything by himself. And the first thing that comes to mind is like sharing the burden. Someone to share it with. And I don't think it's like a financial burden, or really burdens per se. I think it's more experiences, someone to share experiences with. I have the Four of Wands, which tends to represent setting a solid foundation for the future. So I'm feeling like that's what these cards are speaking of. You're looking for someone to settle down with now. You've got sort of the other bits of your life cased. And now you're feeling ready. And you're wanting You're wanting that romantic connection. You're wanting that partner to settle down with and share your life with. Well, I got the Eight of Swords. She tends to represent being trapped in negative emotions, negative thoughts, having trouble seeing the logic in a situation, making a choice, finding your way out of it. I feel like she might tie in with this memories of love card. Like there is still some hang-ups from the past that's kept you from moving forward and finding someone. I feel like it was a bad breakup. The last relationship that you had before, I feel like it was before you made this change in your life that grew your personal and financial prosperity. I feel like it happened before that. I don't know that it was a trigger or anything like that. I just feel like it was prior to that. And I feel like it made you gun shy to try again. And so you put your energy elsewhere. You put your energy in healing and in personal growth, which isn't a bad thing. And you focused on your career as well. That's what I feel is going on here. I have the Hierophant, and he tends to speak of a higher learning. And I feel like he ties in with the awareness card and the personal growth that you've done. And then I feel like he also ties in with the Star card, which to me, when I look at her, I see the word clarity. And she usually stands for hope as well. But I feel like you're going to need clarity. You might have to do a bit of deep thinking about things from the past and making sure that those wounds are completely healed and you have moved on so that you are properly open for a new relationship. I have the Wheel of Fortune card, which usually represents your fortunes changing for the better. I think to me, in this, I see the word opportunity. So I feel like it might be speaking of an opportunity to find somebody. I have the Queen of Swords, and to me in this, she represents personal truth and honesty. And I think that's more about you and being able to understand what you really want in a partner, what you want a relationship to look like. When I look at her, I just see a beacon. So I see a beacon of strength as well. So I feel like because you really have it together here, you might, like I said, you might have to do a bit of thinking about the past and just making sure you're not holding on to any baggage. But I feel like you're going to be a beacon for the right person because you're at a place in your life where you're ready for that right person to come along. Somebody who's going to have an emotional, fulfilling relationship with you, be emotionally supportive. You're really going to get that deep emotional connection with. That's what I look at when I see the King of Cups. I feel like you're going to just be that beacon that's going to draw that person in. I have the Six of Swords, which represents moving from a rougher time into a calmer one. I feel like that also speaks to the potential of this new relationship as well, and the wanting and the feeling like you were missing out on something, and you're going to sort of be moving into a brighter time when this person comes along. I have the Temperance card, and she tends to represent a balance between emotion and logic. And I think she speaks of this opportunity coming along as well. and not getting completely lost in everything, and being able to take your time and build a solid foundation in the relationship. Time to get to know each other. Taking time before you make a judgment as to whether this person is the one. I have the Four of Cups as well. To me, the Four of Cups feels like a little bit more of a warning to you of being overly like holding your emotions back in it as well. Like, you want a nice balance, but you don't want to balance, you don't want it so off that you look cold and disinterested in this person. I think it also speaks maybe of a fear from the past of being able to let yourself have an emotional connection with someone, because I feel like last time you did, it was one heck of a letdown. It ended very poorly. So I feel like there might still be a little bit of fear in you for that. And not to hang on to that. Not to hang on to that fear. I also have the Nine of Pentacles in this row, and the Nine of Pentacles speaks of abundance. So I feel like when you meet this person, they're going to be a good one. I feel like you're going to be a beacon for just the right kind of person that you need. Try not to lose yourself in oh my god, I think this is the one, but at the same time, try not to let your fears hold you back as well. Take your time to build a strong emotional connection with this person. That's what the Queen of Cups speaks to me of in this read. A strong emotional connection. I have the Ten of Swords as well, and it speaks of usually represents a disappointing ending, but something that benefits you in the long run. To me, in this, I see the words letting go. It feels like letting go of that disappointing ending that you had before to be able to find that win in this future relationship. I have the Crown Chakra, which speaks to spirituality, rejoice in celebration, rest and rejuvenate, and foundation and achievements. So I feel like doing the self-work, building yourself up, looking after yourself emotionally, spiritually, and financially as well, all the work that you've done has put you in a place where you're ready to receive this new love. I feel like it's set down the groundwork for you to build your life on. And to me, that's also what the rejoice and celebration speaks of. It speaks of the happiness, the upcoming happiness in your life. I think you're already a happy person because you have a lot to be happy about, but I think it's only going to get better. So like I said, I think you are a beacon. I think you are a beacon for this person, and they are going to be drawn to you. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment. I love hearing from you guys. Take care.